All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today into something I think a lot of us have thought about at one point or another.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, that whole remote work thing keeps getting more and more popular. So we're looking at the possibility of actually building a whole travel business
Wow.
while working remotely.
That's the dream.
Yeah, and we've got this really interesting snippet of text here
Okay.
that kind of lays out, how you could make this happen, how you could.
Yeah, how you could turn that passion into profit.
Exactly. But that's what we're here to unpack, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
Oh.
is this really possible?
Is it all it's cracked up to be?
Yeah. And what's it going to actually take to make this thing actually work?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Okay.
So this source right off the bat is talking about how you can, transform your passion for travel into a profitable venture.
Okay.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
It does. It does.
But is it really that simple?
It's like anything else. I think in the business world, you really do have to have dedication. You got to have work ethic. You got to be savvy about it.
Yeah, you can't just
Yeah, it's not
jet
just
set around the world.
exactly. You're not just going to be on vacation all the time.
Right. Well, and that's what I think we're going to get into today is
Right. Yeah.
what does that balance really look like?
Exactly.
Because you're running a business,
Yeah.
you're helping other people,
Absolutely.
but you're also trying to enjoy yourself.
Right. And the travel industry itself is actually booming right now.
It is.
So there really is a high demand for personalized travel guidance.
That's so interesting.
So there really is potential there.
Okay, so this source mentions this woman named Samantha Grant,
Okay.
who's been running her own travel business for 5 years.
Wow.
She's been doing this thing successfully.
That's awesome.
So clearly it's not impossible.
No, absolutely not. And it's so valuable to have these real world examples like
It is.
Samantha. I think that,
Yeah.
seeing people who are actually making this work is
Yeah.
so inspiring.
Exactly, yeah.
And actually, if anyone's interested, Samantha has a YouTube channel called
Oh, does she?
Samantha Paradise Travel.
Catchy.
I know.
I love it.
So that could be a great resource for listeners to kind of dig in a little bit deeper.
Okay, so I've got to ask about this because I think we all have this image in our minds, right?
Well, yeah.
Like you're working from a cabana
Mm-hmm.
on the beach, laptop open, tropical drink right there.
Yeah, feet in the sand.
Is that how this actually goes down, though?
I mean, it can be. It can definitely be part of it.
Okay.
Right? The flexibility and freedom of remote work is incredible.
Yeah.
But you do also need structure. You
All
need
right.
discipline.
Right.
Reliable internet connection is key.
I was going to say, what about the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, that is super important.
Because sometimes you're in a cool spot,
Mhm.
but the Wi-Fi is terrible.
The worst.
So it's not always,
It's not always a beach party.
sparkling water on a beach. Yeah.
Okay.
So the source also makes this point of it's not just traveling for yourself, right?
Right.
It's about actually helping other people plan
Yes.
and have their own tricks.
Mhm.
So what kind of stuff would someone need to know or, skills to make that happen?
Yeah, I mean, you really are becoming like a travel consultant.
Yeah.
You're putting together experiences for other people.
Wow.
So destination knowledge is huge.
Yeah.
Knowing where to send people when,
Hmm.
but also customer service is key.
Oh, for sure.
Because, imagine,
Right. What if something goes wrong?
exactly, your client is having an emergency abroad.
Yeah.
You got to be able to think on your feet.
Stay calm.
Exactly, be resourceful and, reassure them.
Right.
So that's super important.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then you've got to think about marketing.
Oh, right. How are you going to
How are you going to get clients?
get the word out?
Exactly. Are you going to use social media?
Yeah.
Are you going to partner with other travel businesses?
Does he need to do blog posts or something?
Yeah, potentially.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe you'll even lead group tours.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right. So there's so many different
Yeah. So many avenues.
facets to it.
So this source is actually pretty specific
Oh, is it?
about some of the stuff that comes with this opportunity.
Okay.
They mentioned Zoom seminars, live seminars.
Okay.
They said this whole thing is available in 22 different countries.
Wow.
And they even talk about full support, no quotas, and free training.
All right. So that's exciting, right? Like to see that kind of comprehensive support system offered.
It is, yeah.
But, as with anything else, I think you got to approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Yeah, for sure.
Like dive into the detail.
Read the fine print.
Exactly. Read reviews from other people who have tried it out.
Well, that's a good idea.
See if the training that they're giving you is up to date
Right.
with what's happening in the travel industry today.
Yeah, because things are constantly changing,
Exactly.
especially with, technology and stuff like that.
Mm. Right, and is it covering all the important stuff like
Yeah.
sustainable travel practices,
Oh, yeah.
the rise of solo travel, things like that?
What about like AI trip planning and stuff?
Exactly. You got to make sure it aligns with what you want to do.
Yeah, with your goals.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, it's not just about like, oh, I want to travel the world, therefore I'm going to start this business.
It's got to be a good fit.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to do your research.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it seems like starting a travel business